Tonight, we have a new look at nearly 200 letters mailed back and forth between a woman here in the U.S. and the love of her life who was fighting in World War II.
That bond was pretty strong because those letters were just the start of a relationship that stretched for 6 decades. KPRC 2's Taisha Walker is live now from the Lone Star Flight Museum with the story all new at 5 o'clock for us. Taisha.
Lauren, before there were dating apps and texting, couples wrote handwritten letters to express their loves, like one couple you're about to meet posthumously who didn't even let a world war stand between them and their love.
They got married about 5 months after my dad got out of World War II.
It was a love for the ages. Joe and Mickey Panino were married for 60 years. Their love withstood the test of time in their damp farmhouse attic in New Orleans.
You know, some of them are not in very good shape. Some of them are in perfect condition.
Their daughter, Laura Panino, was able to salvage 191 letters that her parents wrote to one another.
There was just a beautiful innocence in these letters.
The two were neighbors before pen pals.
Mom went into the little corner store to get milk and bread, and that's how my parents saw each other.
Joe went off to fight in World War II in the early 1940s. Mickey at the time was a high school student.
I hope you received the money that I sent for your birthday. Happy birthday.
The two wrote each other letters for 4 years.
There's really nothing much to say, my darling, except that I'm still bats about you.
The lovebirds have since passed on. Mickey first to lymphoma in 2006.
He leaned over and said, I love you. I've always loved you, and I always will love you. And she blinked her eyes and passed.
Sergeant Panino died in 2016, but their love for one another,
well, my darling, I guess this is about all for now.
Lives on in black and white.
It's good for me to know that this kind of love is possible and that love never dies.
It sure doesn't. And Laura tells me that she wants to donate some of her parents' letters to the World War II Museum in the New Orleans area so that others can read some of those stories and be inspired by her parents' love. Reporting live, Taisha Walker, KPRC 2.
How neat that they have those memories in those letters.